All right, so we are going to do some more writing every other day. We're gonna do some writing together. So before we begin writing, let's make sure that we have all of our materials. Do we have our writing folder? Check. Do we have our book? Check. We have our drawing people helper. Check. Our lively letter chart. Check. Okay, let's get those out. Do we have our pencil box full of markers and crayons and colored pencils? Oh my! Check. All right, so we are prepared for our writing today. All right, so before we dig right into writing, I want to give you an example of a book by the author Donald Cruz, who has written a fantastic Teach Me book. We are writing Teach Me books, and sometimes kindergartners get writing a Teach Me book, and then their Teach Me books starts off as one thing, and then somewhere in the middle of the book, it's suddenly about something totally different. Like yesterday, I had a little guy who was writing me a book about monster trucks. And the first page was about Bigfoot, and then the next page was about Gravedigger, and then the next page was about, what did he say? Thunderbolt, I think. And he had 3 really neat monster trucks, and they were even flying over cars and doing wheelies and stuff. But then you know what happened? On the 4th page, he drew a pumpkin. And I was like, why did you draw a pumpkin on this page after Thunderbolt? And he goes, because this is the pumpkin in my garden. And I was like, stop, break, hold on. Is this a book about pumpkins in the garden, or is this a book about monster trucks? So, it's a classic mistake that kids make, and it's okay. We're going to learn about it right now, about how we're not going to make that mistake. And I'm going to give you an example of a book called Freight Train by Donald Cruz. Donald Cruz really likes trains. He likes them. He's actually driven trains before. He rides trains to work because he lives in a big city and he gets to drive on a train every day. And this one is actually called Freight Train. Okay, so a freight train is a type of train that carries loads of different materials to places all over the country. And you're going to see how this book is a real good example of a Teach Me book. Okay? So this is Freight Train by Donald Cruz. Got a cool 2-page spread here with a nice track. And you know what else I'm going to have you notice about Donald Cruz is his illustrations. They're really quite simple. Okay? It's very simple, pretty easy illustrations. Look at this, is just a track. Nothing else, just a track. Okay? Again, just a track. A train runs across this track. Notice that he wants you to learn that trains go on tracks. There's no pumpkins, there's no cities, there's no houses, there's no trees, there's no sky, there's no sun, there's nothing. Just a track. Okay? Whatever you're trying to teach about on that page should be the focus. The red caboose in the back. The orange tank car next. The yellow hopper car. Where are these cars? On the track. Does he have anything else besides what he's trying to teach you about? Nope. A green cattle car. A blue gondola car. A purple boxcar. Notice how his words match his illustration. Purple boxcar, purple boxcar. A black tender, and a black steam engine. Very cool. We just learned a lot about freight trains, didn't we? All different kinds of cars are on freight trains. Box cars, gondola cars, a caboose. It's a freight train. It's pretty cool. Moving. So look at what he did with his picture. Made it look like it's moving. Going through tunnels. So this page was simply drawing a tunnel and the train going through it. Going by cities. Now we see the city. See that? Whatever he's trying to teach us, that's what's showing up on the page. Crossing trestles. Boy, I can tell Donald Cruz knows a lot about trains. Moving in darkness. Moving in daylight. Going. Gone. Freight Train by Donald Cruz. That's a fantastic example of a Teach Me book. He stayed on his topic of trains, and each page he was telling us something new. So I know that one of you is writing a fantastic book about a movie that you love. And I noticed that on each page you have a character, and then you on other pages you also talk about what that character can do. Okay? And then you have more pages where you can add more characters, and every page can be something new about that movie. All right? I know that one of you is talking about Candy Drop that you went to in Patton. I bet you that was quite an experience. So that means that I saw a plane, and I saw candy, and I saw people. So then what happened? What else can you tell me about the candy drop? Maybe you can tell me about what kind of candy you got. Draw it really big on the page. Or maybe you can tell me about how much candy you got. Or maybe you could tell me how long did you have to wait for that candy drop to happen. So anything like that you do, you just make sure that you're staying on your topic. And each page you're talking about something new that you can teach me about. Okay? Just like in my book here, where I'm teaching you about gymnastics. Here's the handstand move. Okay? Here's the split move. Look at that. And now, I think today, I'm going to draw a new move. But I'm not going to show it to you until next time. Well, maybe you can think, what is Mrs. Lewis going to do now for her writing? We'll find out. Okay? I'm going to keep you in suspense. Bum, bum, bum. What's my next gymnastics move's going to be? We don't know. All right, so keep writing those books. Stay on your topic. Don't switch from monster trucks to pumpkins in the same book, okay? Unless for some reason the monster truck is smashing pumpkins, maybe that'd work, but that's not what he told me. So, all right? All right, have fun writing. Can't wait to see what you did next.